It is time now for the Peter Chill sign-off news on this early Sunday morning, May 17th, 2015. And just before the Peter Chill signs off at the night, here a summary of the late night, overnight news headlines here. Peter Wiggins here, your news headlines here. Top story at 12:11 here on this early Sunday morning. It is in Washington, where American Special Operations Forces killed senior Islamic State leader Abu Sayyaf al-Nurayn in Syria. U.S. officials said on Saturday an operation that appeared to be marking a departure from Washington's strategy will land mostly on a bombing. In Des Moines, Iowa, Democrats will have a drag coordination in 2016 presidential race. Iowa GOP Chairman Jeff Coppin said at the big party's fundraising dinner on Saturday night. In Washington, Amtrak bus take immediate steps to improve the safety of the city dispute after a derailment in Philadelphia that week that killed 8 passengers sent more to hospital. Joe Carzonium's legal battle is far from over. In Cairo, an Egyptian court on Saturday sought the death penalty for former President Mohamed Morsi and one of 6 supporters of his Muslim Brotherhood connected with a mass jailbreak in 2011. In Beijing, China and the United States had budgeted not a bit over Beijing's assertive development in disputed parts of the South China Sea, with Chinese officials politely but pointedly dismissing Washington's push for the U.S. The international efforts could end up backfired and encouraging Palestinians to stay away from the negotiating table. At least 19 tornadoes have touched down from Texas to Minnesota as part of a large band of severe weather moving across the Plains state Saturday night. In Asbury, Missouri, LaCorey Tate was remembered as a young man with a passion for his life, a passion for family, and a passion to protect and serve by becoming a police officer. In Seattle, environmental activists and kayaks in both launched in Seattle's Elliott Bay on Saturday afternoon for another protest over Shell's giant Arctic oil drilling rig. Amtrak was spending in the weekend installing new speaker tools on a section of the track where one of its passenger trains derailed near Philadelphia. Investigators examined reports that the New York bound train was one of 3 hit by an unknown object. In Moscow, Russia on Saturday lost the Mexican satellite on launch just after a glitch with a maneuver involving the International Space Station, the latest in a string of embarrassing failures for the troubled space program. In Honolulu, a series of earthquakes and shifting grounds on the slopes of Kilauea have scientists wondering what will happen next. Returning from the Ebola zone, Lindsay Howland word that she would be swallowed by the petty concern to life as a nurse in New York City. There's a way of reversing the blindness, at least in my son, using engineered hydrogels. This was successfully demonstrated by researchers at the University of Toronto. Olympic athletes should have tailored heart screening to check for life-threatening conditions before they could compete, a leading Italian doctor said. In New England, it's here at 12:14 in the morning time here. In Boston, Massachusetts at 869 Canterbury Street, a vehicle burst the building and with one unconscious patient in the vehicle with airborne deployment. In Stoneham, Massachusetts, overturned auto on Interstate 93 northbound north of exit 37. 2 cars, motor vehicle were rolled over a vehicle in a high-speed lane as all parties were after the vehicle. Peter Chill News Times now 12:14 here on this early Sunday morning here. Time for a travel report here, and I see mass back on the westbound side, a little slow before Route 9 in Framingham here. Mass back on the westbound side, slow from Boston Grace out to the Austin Brighton tolls here. 93 on the northbound side, an accident before 495 in Andover, and 93 in the northbound, we got an accident in Salem, New Hampshire here, so expect some delays here, but otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this early Sunday morning here. And take a look at MBTA alerts here. Green Line, E-Branch, experienced minor delays on the westbound due to disabled train. And on the commuter rail, looking good. And the ferries, smooth sailing there. Peter Chill News Time, 12:15 here on this early Sunday morning here, and it's time now for a weather report here on this early Sunday morning here, and seeing the radar, and it shows them a line of rain showers from 195 from where I am, stretching all the way out to Fall River, and stretching it down to Summer River down there, and down for Southeastern and Connecticut around Wyndham, and a line of rain showers around Hartford, and down for southwestern portions of Connecticut here, and we have been moderate to bands of heavy rain around Danbury and Brookfield, and around New Milford, around Ridgefield. So expect rain on the overnight hours here. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this here. For overnight, scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly before 2 a.m. Petrobras overnight clouds low about 56 degrees. Southwest with about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 30%. New rainfall amounts to less than 10 minutes. Check 7 hour amounts possible thunderstorms. Sunday, Petrobras before 9 a.m. on west. Clouds about mid-morning, then gradually clearing with a high near 82 degrees. A lot of variable wind becoming northwest by 5 miles an hour in the afternoon here. For Sunday night, forecast low about 51 degrees. North face with about 6 miles an hour here. Monday, Port Saskatchewan about 66 degrees. North face with about 8 miles an hour here. Monday night, both skies got low about 48 degrees. East with about 5 miles an hour becoming common in the evening here. For Tuesday, check the showers at thunderstorms before 11 a.m. Then a showers like could possibly be a thunderstorm between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. Then a check the showers and thunderstorms after 5 p.m. Clouds skies are about 68 degrees and chance of precipitation 6%. Tuesday, check the showers before 10 p.m. Most skies got low about 64 degrees. Down to 54. On Tuesday night, chance of precipitation 30%. Wednesday, both studded podcast skies about 73, low about 44 degrees. Thursday, studded podcast skies about 73, low about 47 degrees. For Friday, both studded podcast skies about 74, low about 48 degrees. And for Saturday, south skies about 74 degrees. Mountain temperature sitting at 59 degrees both skies. That's me for the Peter Channel Sun Off News, and it's Sunday morning, May 17th, 2015, on an early Sunday morning. Peter said good night and a good morning. Right now, the time now is 18 minutes after midnight, and the Peter Channel will be signing off for the night. This is Peter saying have a good night, and I'll see you later on this morning here. Good night and good morning.